The king of bed rot. It started with one lazy day, just one. He had worked too hard, stressed too much, barely slept. He deserved a break. That's what he told himself. So he took the day off, laid in bed, scrolled his phone, ordered some food. Nothing serious. The next day he did the same thing, then the next. And then somewhere between, I'll get up in 5 minutes and maybe tomorrow, he stopped keeping track. The bed became his world. At first it was comforting, like sinking into warm water. But the longer he stayed, the deeper he sank. His sheets molded to his body like a second skin. His phone screen burned into his eyes, filling his brain with noise that meant nothing. Somewhere out there, life kept moving, but in here, time just dissolved. The science of rotbed. Rot isn't just a lazy phase, it's a psychological response, a mix of burnout, depression, and digital addiction all tangled together. The human brain craves stimulation, movement, sunlight. But when you strip those away, the mind starts to malfunction. Lack of sunlight drops serotonin levels, lack of movement weakens muscles and slows metabolism. Constant phone scrolling overloads dopamine receptors until nothing feels exciting anymore. He was starving himself without even realizing it. He ordered food but didn't taste it. He watched shows but forgot the plots. His body softened, his mind dulled. His room smelled stale, like sweat, old coffee, and something he refused to investigate. When people texted, he left them on read. When they called, he silenced the ringer. Every excuse was easier than facing the truth. Because the truth was, he wasn't just tired anymore, he was stuck, the breaking point. Then one day, weeks, maybe months later, his best friend knocked on the door. "Dude, you alive?" A pause, a long one. "Yeah." His voice cracked from disuse. "You look like a corpse." He didn't argue, he knew, he felt like one. "You need to get up." "I'm fine." "No, you're rotting." The words hit him like a hammer. Because the thing about bed rot, it starts as rest, but it ends as escape. Escape from stress, from responsibility, from everything that feels too overwhelming to face. And before you know it, you've escaped from yourself, and standing there, looking in the mirror, at the hollow eyes, the unshaven face, the lifeless stare, he realized he had no idea how long he had been gone. The way out, breaking out of bed. Rot isn't about motivation, it's about momentum. 1. Move. Even if it's just standing up and walking around the room. 2. Open the window, let in fresh air and sunlight. 3. Reduce screen time. Your brain needs real-life stimulation. 4. Eat real food. Processed junk fuels the cycle. 5. Socialize, even if it's just a quick call. So he took a step, then another. His legs shook, his vision blurred, but he moved. Because the thing about bed rot, it only wins if you stay down.